Hey guys, happy Monday night. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tabitha Young. I'm an indie author of 6 books currently. I'm also working on 5 books that will be coming out this year in 2026, 3 of which already have release dates. You might be thinking, how is she working on 5 books at one time? I know I've gotten asked that question a lot. For me, it's very simple. It's very easy for me to compartmentalize the differences and not get my stories or my characters mixed up. That's just how it is. Also, I have insomnia. Fun little fact about me, I have insomnia. It comes in handy when it comes down to me writing, especially after a full 9 to 5 work day. So, the 5 books that I'm working on, the first one is a kind of a twist on a cult Disney classic. It's not the Disney story that you were read as a child or that you've heard of ever. Basically, it's a kind of a dark twist on The Little Mermaid, but it's not The Little Mermaid, if that makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I have no problem answering those questions, as long as I'm not giving away my story. Book 2 is a thriller. It's a girls' trip gone bloody, and it's coming out in time for Halloween. Girls' Trip Gone Bloody has a massive unseen twist at the very end, as well as halfway through. It's one of those twists and one of those stories, I should say, where you're reading and you're like, oh my gosh, I figured out the plot. And then you get halfway through and you're like, holy crap, I was dead wrong. Book 3 is literally a romance story that's coming out at the end of this month. I'm super excited about it. I'm having so much fun writing it. The main character is based off of a real life person. I will not disclose who that is. I will not give any real names, and I am not mentioning any locations. So names, locations were all changed for privacy reasons and because everything I'm writing, it's made up in my head. None of what I'm writing in book 3 is factual. Especially the main female lead. She's completely made up. Book 4 that I am working on is actually a sequel to Rosalie's Trip to Wonderland, which was my second ever published book. And book 5 is a sequel to Kyra and the Nullstone, which I published last year. Now, Kyra and the Nullstone and Rosalie's Trip to Wonderland were both originally going to be standalones. So if you look them up online, it's not going to say that they're part of a series. But due to people asking me what happened next in both of those stories, and if there was going to be any more storyline, I started getting ideas. I decided to run with it. So, with that being said, thank you for staying with me to this chaotic video. And just so I know that you watch it to the very end, leave a comment below with any color heart emoji. That will tell me that you stayed to the very end. And if you stayed to the very end, maybe I'll do a giveaway. But you won't get entered unless you watch the whole video.